Hello everybody and welcome to your new lesson. Your lesson today will be writing 9B part 2. So get ready with your students books page 139 and with your workbooks page 116, 118. Let's start with the objectives of the lesson. Number 1, explain independently your own opinion on the main ideas or arguments in a longer, factual or fictional text. Number 2, plan and draft an extended, complex text with a little support and modify the draft in response to feedback. We start our lesson with this picture. Look at the picture and guess what type of holiday the people are having. Yes, very good. It's a safari tour in Africa. We say Africa here because of the animals, the lions, they live only in Africa. What kind of holiday is it? Yes, it is a package tour or a package holiday or a package vacation. And this type of holiday is provided by a travel agent or a travel operator at an inclusive price. And the price includes arrangements for transport, accommodation, food, and most of the activities to do during the holiday. In other words, it's a planned holiday. You cannot do it on your own. You have to approach a holiday operator or a travel agent to buy this kind of holiday. We go now with exercise D, page 139 on your students' books. Read the writing task below and underline the important words in the task. After that, you will answer the questions that follow. Now, pause the video for a few minutes, read the task, underline the keywords, and try to look at the questions and answer them. If you have finished, let's begin. So, what keywords did you underline? Yes, very good. Package tours, which is yes, very good. The topic of discussion. What else? Yes, very good. Essay. You are going to write an essay, not an email, not a story. And remember, in the first part of writing 9B, we said that an essay includes an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. What else? What other words did you underline? Yes, very good. You are writing your essay to persuade readers to adopt your point of view on this topic. How are you going to persuade readers? By using logic and reason. Also, remember what we saw in writing 9B part 1. We use strong arguments that will be accepted by the readers. What is the topic now? Yes, we have this question. Are package tours the best way to see a country? So you can answer this question with yes or with no. And what is important is that you explain, you support your point of view or your stand or your position on this issue by providing convincing arguments. Let's look at the three questions now. Number 1, what is the topic of discussion? Yes, it's package tours and whether or not they are the best way to see a country. Question 2, what are you required to do? You are required to write an essay in which you use logic and reason to persuade your readers to adopt your point of view on this topic. Finally, what writing style should you use? In this essay, you should use a persuasive style. You should use valid reasons, arguments, and justifications. You should also use persuasive language techniques that we saw in the first part of writing 9B. Your style should be formal. It should be subjective, not objective, and informative. You provide enough information and clear information to your readers so that they get informed about this topic and can decide whether they agree or not agree with you, and whether they will adopt your point of view or they will not. We go now with exercise E, page 139 on your students' books. Remember, the question is, are package tours the best way to see a country? In this exercise, you have 6 statements, and you are going to tick the statements that you can use when arguing in favor of package holidays. It means you are going to choose the arguments that you will use in your essay to persuade your readers that package tours are the best way to see a country. Pause the video for a few minutes, read the statements, and choose the ones that can be used to defend your position in favor of package tours. If you've finished, let's begin. We start with statement number 1. Did you tick this statement? Yes, very good. It's a good argument that package tours are the best way to see a country. Statement 2. Yes, it's a negative statement. You do not need it. Number 3. Yes, very good. It's a good statement. It's a good argument. Number 4. Yes, also, this is a good argument. Number 5. You are right. You do not need to tick this. It says package tours require you to stick to a schedule, which is something negative about them. Finally, number 6. Yes, very good. You do not need to choose this also because it says you will only get to see the most well-known landmarks and attractions, which is also a negative point about package tours. So these are the 3 statements that you can use later to write your essay about answering this question, are package tours the best way to see a country? And these arguments can be used to answer the question, yes, package tours are the best way to see a country. Let's look at exercise F, page 139 on your students' books, and it includes tips about writing a persuasive essay. We will focus on the most important ones. Number 1, decide which side of the argument you want to argue. Will you be for or against, agree or disagree? Number 2, the thesis statement. Remember that the thesis statement is the last sentence of the introduction, and it shows your stand or your position on the issue. Number 3, each paragraph has a clear topic sentence. Remember that in the essay we saw in writing 9B part 1, it had 2 body paragraphs, and each paragraph has its own topic sentence. Number 4, summarize your arguments in the conclusion. And this means there are no new ideas in the conclusion. You just restate the ideas already developed in the body. The following point is use persuasive writing techniques. And here, remember the 6 techniques that we saw in writing 9B part 1. Finally, use emphatic adjectives, adverbs, and collocations. And here it means choose the appropriate, the strong vocabulary to convey the meaning you want to pass to the reader. We go now to your workbooks, page 116, and look at the plan and fill in it with the necessary information. So what is the topic? Yes, very good. Package tours. And what is your position on this topic? Yes, we agree that we are going to write that package tours are the best way to see a country. Now let's go to the main part, to the body. How many paragraphs do we have here? Yes, good. We have 3 paragraphs. And remember, we have chosen 3 arguments. Argument number 1. Yes, package tours allow you to see a wide variety of destinations and do a wide variety of things. Number 2, you will be provided with a lot of important information from an experienced local guide. And Argument number 3. Yes, very good. You will not have to worry about the details. These are the arguments, and we need to support them with supporting details, with examples, and with explanation. In the introduction, you can speak about the widespread availability of travel opportunities nowadays, the various options available to tourists, and in your thesis statements, you have to state that package tours today are the best way to see a country. In paragraph 1 of the body, you can speak about how package tours allow you to visit historical sites, ancient ruins, and that, on the other hand, they also allow you to visit modern attractions, such as shopping centers. You can also speak about how package tours can organize things like balloon rides or parachuting or horseback riding, and this gives you the opportunity to express things in a different way. In body paragraph 2, you can speak about how local guides know more because they are talking about their own culture and history and country, and how local guides can answer your questions and make sightseeing much more interesting. In body paragraph 3, you will speak about how everything is organized, how everything is arranged for you, from hotels to restaurants, and how local organizers know the best things to see and do in a country and can plan things accordingly. We come now to the conclusion, and in the conclusion, we are going to restate what we said before. And these are the ideas. We said that a package tour allows you to see and do the best things in the country you visit. Also, we will rely on the insight of local guides and without preventing us from enjoying our personal experiences. Finally, we'll state that everything is planned for so that we enjoy our holiday to the fullest. For the introduction, you can develop the two ideas in the box into full sentences and then develop a thesis statement that shows your position on the topic. So a possible thesis statement for this essay will be: there is no better way to see a country and enjoy all that it has to offer than a package tour. If we try to put the two ideas into sentences, into full sentences, we can say, with the widespread availability of travel opportunities, we have a variety of options to choose from when visiting a foreign country. How can we see most of the sites and learn the most of a country's culture and history and the people's custom and habits? And then we put here the thesis statement. There is no better way to see a country and enjoy all that it has to offer than a package tour. For body paragraph 1, we can develop these notes into full sentences. We already have a topic sentence. We need to use linkers, and the possible linkers that we can use here will be to begin with first and foremost, or simply firstly. We can develop these notes like this. First and foremost, package tours allow you to see a wide variety of attractions and do a wide variety of things. You can visit not only the historical sites and the ancient ruins of the country, but also its modern attractions such as theme parks and shopping malls. Moreover, it is common today for package tours to organize special activities such as parachuting or horseback riding, which gives you the chance to try things for the first time or to experience them in a different way. We can do the same with body paragraph 2, and the final paragraph will be as shown here. The same work can be done with the body paragraph 3, and this will be the final paragraph of the essay. Finally, for the conclusion, we need to restate, to summarize the points that we stated in the body paragraphs. We do not need to state or to bring any new ideas. We need a concluding sentence to start the conclusion, and we also need to use linkers, and some of the linking words we can use in the conclusion will be to sum up, to conclude, or in summary, or in conclusion. And this will be a possible conclusion for this essay. And here is the final essay. And as you can see, it has an introduction, 3 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. Remember that you can write an essay with an introduction, 2 body paragraphs, and a conclusion, and this depends on the nature of the question you are answering. And here is your homework. You have a plan. It's filled in. You have the ideas that you will use in the paragraphs. And the question now, or your position, will be the opposite. You will write that package tours are not the best way to see a country. Do the same as we did with the first essay and write your essay. Good luck to you all.